Grand Rising, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the All About Favorite channel. I am your host, Pastor KZ. This week is a question week. Today, I am representing my entire Florida State University, the 10 and 0 Florida State University. As I said, always you win, I rep. And if you are an undefeated team, or you win by a blowout, or you win by a major comeback, I will rep. I will pick a team and just rep them. All right, question week. Have you been having trouble getting focused? I always say at the end of every show, get focused and find your balance. But I've never addressed the fact that some people are having a difficult time getting focused. Could that be you? Now, do you find yourself experiencing days when your attention span is zero? Like you just can't focus on one thing. It's like your thoughts are all over the place. Anybody other than me? I know I have been that way. You have difficulty staying engaged. You can't concentrate. In other words, why can't you focus? Or why can't you stay focused? Remember, I am not an expert nor a guru. All I am doing is offering you my thoughts and my opinions, okay? So it may not be true for you, but it might be true for somebody else. But what I want to offer you today is when you're having days when your mind is wandering, you're not concentrating, you can't stay on task, you know that your mood is swinging from left to right. Little things get on your nerve, just little things, just you nitpick, just pick arguments and little petty things, frivolous things. Do you find yourself being that way sometime? You got to understand something. That means your focus is off. You have got to find a way to get focused. Could it be that you're depressed? You know, sometimes depression happens and we deny that we're depressed. We'll say that, and then when we are depressed, we make all type of rationales for why we feel that way when we're really not at the root cause of why you're feeling that way. Another thing is some of you are multitasking too much. You're doing too much. You're dealing with situations and issues that some of these things, if you compartmentalize it and set, parameters and boundaries with people, some of these things can be rectified. Are you sick and tired of your spouse? Now, you don't have to say that out loud to me, but you can certainly share it in an email. But you've got to, as I said yesterday, it's time to get brutally honest about things. The answer could already be at your disposal if you're willing to be honest. Let me just say this. Sometimes it pays to have a moment by moment experience. What do you mean by that, Pastor KZ? When you are living moment by moment, you're breaking things down easily. You're checking things off your list. If this is annoying you, check this off the list and figure out a way to get rid of it or modify it, because if it is causing you a lack of focus, that's a problem. Because to be honest, there are some people who have not had focus in a very long time. Now, you got to recognize when your attention starts to drift off. You are the best person to be able to start your journey of wellness and wholeness. When you're not focused, you're at risk to be easily distracted by things. Also, when you're not focused, you're a very anxious person. Anxiety and your stressors build up. Another symptom of a person who lacks focus is they have insomnia. Your sleep patterns are off. You have chronic fatigue. There are many other physical symptoms that manifest themselves when you are not focused. I'll continue this conversation a little bit more on tomorrow, but meanwhile, since we're talking about getting focused or why are you not focused, what are some things going on in your life right now that's causing you to not focus? Are you having situations that you wish you can get out of? Yesterday I mentioned exit plans, exit strategies, But also, I'm going to cover this a little bit more tomorrow. But also, when you sit down and you're honest with yourself, you probably will know right away why you're not focused. Some people say, I don't know why, I just can't focus. Yes, you do. It's something going on here and maybe here that's causing a lack of focus. And until you sit down and do a self-inventory and realize this is useless, this is useless, I'm not going to do this anymore, I choose not to do this anymore, I choose not to be this place anymore. You have options and you have choices to make. Do not go into next year not focused, because all you're doing is finding yourself year after year doing the same thing and you are getting the exact same results. Don't you think now is the time for you to grow? Now is the time for you to walk in some peace. Now is the time for you to really find your purpose and start living your best life. You can't live your best life when there is a lack of focus. So get yourself focused, find balance, find peace. And know what? No matter what's going on, there is a way for things to get turned around. And you've got to connect and have an intimate relationship with a higher power, whom I choose to call the Most High God. Think about it. I'll see you back tomorrow. We're going to touch more on this lack of focus thing. Y'all have a great Tuesday.